Hey everyone, Dr. Denise Dart here. Welcome. I am returning from a fairly extended 3-week break where I focused on a little bit of balance, self-care, taking care of myself and the ones who are closest to me in my life. And today on this Father's Day, that is our topic. How to, in the midst of some really painful stuff in your life, how to best take care of yourself. Every day I get questions, and so many of the really pleading, almost desperate, help me sort of questions have to do with this. When you know that your relationship has been harming you, whether you are still in it, whether you have left the relationship, you know that what you need on the mind, body, and spirit levels is to break free of this person and let go of them so that you can move on with your life. And yet it can feel so difficult to do this. So today we're going to talk about these 3 domains: mind, body, and spirit. Mind is about educating yourself, learning everything you can about narcissistic abuse, about power over types of relationships, where you can learn about specific tactics so that you know better how to respond and can set up a boundary. And so many of my videos focus on this topic, educating yourself, because once you know, your eyes can be opened, and once your eyes are opened, you will never go back to seeing things the way you did when you were in the midst of the fog, when you were behind that veil, and nothing seemed right, nothing seemed clear, but you couldn't figure out what it is. So educate yourself, so important. And yet, in educating yourself, there comes a place where you've learned the information, you know about the tactics, and still something about this process we want to continue to learn. And oftentimes this is about allowing the head to take over, intellectualizing, understanding. Well, that will only go so far, and we need to move down to the heart level, paying attention to what is it that we need to truly break free, to really be able to recover? And that is to do what may seem impossible, to release this person. Oftentimes the word forgiveness is used interchangeably with release. And if I suggest that what you need to do to be healthy and whole again is to forgive this person, to release this person, oftentimes that brings up, are you kidding me? Forgive the person who has done and who continues to do these egregious things to me? Forgive them? Well, I want to suggest that you begin to look at forgiveness in a different way. Forgiveness is simply releasing. Rather than you being the judge and the jury and the executioner, that's big jobs. You are simply releasing this person so that God, source, however you see that ultimate power that is bigger than each of us, releasing this person to God's hands. Let God take care of it. Ultimately, this is not your battle, and any lessons that you needed to learn in life by being in relationship with this individual, okay. Let them be learned and let that person move on. So today in Father's Day, I want to acknowledge that if your abuser is also the father of your children, that this adds another dimension. It can be very difficult, and yet you can still release this person in the hold that they have had on you, on the impact, on their ability to have you react emotionally to them. This can and must, for your own well-being, be changed. So mind, spirit, or heart, and body, reclaiming your body by feeding yourself healthy foods, by engaging in exercise, being in nature. And there are certain exercises that are good for both your mind and your spirit, such as yoga. Perhaps you could do some body work, recognizing where in your body you are holding on to this stress, and in meditation, releasing that. Mindful meditation is one of the most powerful forms of meditation for just being able to release that which was in the past or worrying about that which is coming in the future, and simply being present in the moments of your life. So I recognize that each of these areas, mind, body, and spirit, is a course into itself. There's a lot here. I have a video course. You can go to my website in order to get access to that video course. And this will take you through the basics of beginning this process, teaching you things such as mindful meditation, a procedure called tapping that will allow you to energetically release the hold that this person has had on you. So there's so many things that you can do, and it begins with acknowledging that self-care is not selfish. It is important. It is essential. It's essential for you to reconnect with yourself, to be healthy and whole in order to be there for the other people that are so important to you in your life. And for many of you, this begins with your children. So on this Father's Day, for some of you it's a happy day, for others it's a very painful day, and I know that. And so I just want to suggest that this and every day be the day that you make a commitment to taking care of yourself first, because before you can be there for anyone else, you need to be there for yourself, and you need to invest in your healing and becoming healthy and whole again. There's a lot of joy out there. And so in order to get there, in order to create the space in your life for wonderful things to come in, we must release things that are taking up space. If you spend a day thinking about your emotional and intellectual real estate, how much of that real estate is taken up by this person? How often do you think about this person? Do you worry about them? Worry about what they're going to do? Worry about the threats? Ruminate about what they've already done to you, about their unpredictable nature? All of this. How much of your real estate is taken by that? I would guess it's fair to say far too much. So today, if Father's Day is one of those very painful days for you, let it be the force that reminds you no one can hurt you unless you allow it. And I know that may sound difficult and harsh, and yet it's also so empowering. We have a choice about what we allow in our life. We have a choice to allow joy, to allow our own personal power to flourish, to allow friends and family and relationships that we've been isolated from perhaps by this relationship back into our life. We have choices every single day. And today I encourage you to choose to celebrate you and your choices. So if this is a painful Father's Day for you, then begin by honoring you as you move forward. So this is Dr. Denise Starch signing off. I'll look forward to seeing you back. Go out and make it a great day.